Hi, lady.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, no, all right, thank you.
Really well.
Oh no,
Um,
Emma, what have you done?
Oh God. Oh, I had an operation on Monday because I had a wonky finger because it was
oh,
all curled over, so I've just had it straightened. So yeah, and annoyingly I'm left-handed and it's my left hand, so I'm a
Oh
bit stuck
no.
at the moment.
oh,
Oh no. Oh,
But no, all fine, all fine. Hopefully I'll only have the cast on for another week or so. So
yeah,
yeah,
take
hopefully
it
that's all.
easy.
Anyway, so you're back in the UK now, are you,
No,
Katie?
back in Germany. I was back in the UK for Christmas
mm,
and now back in Germany. So yeah, we had an absolute nightmare getting back to Germany. So we were meant to be flying from Exeter to Amsterdam, back to Bremen on Sunday, and because of all the snowstorms in Amsterdam, it got cancelled on Sunday. We were rebooked to Wednesday, and then that got cancelled. So we're like, and Sam's like, I really need to get to work. So we, yeah, got the train up to Stansted last night and flew out of Stansted direct
Gosh.
this morning. So it was a bit of a mission, but it looks like it was the right choice because there's the big storm coming
coming
in
in. Yeah, that's right.
now as well. So yeah, we're here in one piece at last.
Oh,
But
good.
yeah.
Good. Bro.
Yeah. Anyway, who wants to kick off? Who's got some questions this evening?
Um,
Um,
I oh sorry, you go, Emma. That's fine.
well, no, mine is it's a very quick one. Not I'm afraid related to anything that you've done, but with regards to Instagram, every now and then it comes up to say you're now you've got the oh I can't remember the words. Is it you've got a top badge support? I can't remember what it is because you're following it because you've interacted with us page so many times. A, what's the benefit? Because it sort of asked you, do you want to sort of take on that accolade of being top? I can't remember so I can't remember the terminology exactly for
Yeah.
it. But what is the point of it, and is it worth interacting with that or just ignoring it?
Yes, that's normally through Facebook.
Right.
A lot of the time with Facebook pages. I've not seen it happen on Instagram yet.
Okay.
But yeah, Facebook pages, if you're interacting with a lot of local businesses and things, then yeah, you get it either comes up with top fan, or if you're in like a group, it will be like rising contributor or
Mm.
conversation starter. There's all these different like labels that it can give you. So yeah, if you accept, then that label will always appear next to your name in that group, or when you reply to something on that page's posts. And yeah, I think it just makes your posts, your comments or anything more visible. And if it's a group that you've got that label, whatever it may be, associated to you, then I think that also helps the visibility of posts there. So I think it just is a little tiny extra boost for visibility. But yeah, it's
Okay.
basically just that little label next to your name. So I think people see it more, and then it just gives you a little bit more credibility as well.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sam?
Yeah, so I had a question. I think I emailed it to you, but I'm not sure whether it
Yeah.
went through or not. And I'm not very good at explaining what I mean, so I have to always do it in pictures.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Which is why I sent you the
I will do.
screenshots. Are you able to bring them up?
Yeah, I'll share my screen so everyone can
Oh,
see.
thank you.
So hopefully. Do-do. Oh. Yeah, so Samantha was asking about, sorry, yeah, so I can see this, about how to move the text around. So this was a carousel that Samantha sent me, and you can see here the text at one point is up at the top here, and then it's down on the bottom right, and that's something that you can do with your carousels. I've talked a lot about putting hooks and stuff on, and it's something that you can continue to add text on your carousels within Instagram as well. So Samantha, I think your question was how do you move it around and do that within Instagram? Is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's right. Because I
Or how to
I
add
guess
text.
so
Both.
I've been able to add text to my reels. But what I can't do is get it to look that neat and that kind of that small, I suppose. Which I quite like that she's fitted quite a bit in, and that it looks kind of in these nice little neat
Yeah.
blocks. And I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Um,
So, um, let me get up something. And I can show you. I really need to figure out a better way of doing this. I need to like connect my phone somehow because it's not ideal. But hopefully everyone can see my screen.
Yeah.
yeah,
Out. So if it was a carousel or a reel, you'll have an option somewhere to add text.
yeah,
So you can see here, this is like a carousel, for example. So I'd press text
yeah.
and add my text. Let me just type something so it's easy to show. So I think what you're
Oh
saying
yeah,
is it appears very large.
yes, that's right. Yeah.
So on the left-hand side here, can you see that there's a little
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah.
so you can either make it like massive or smaller.
Okay, so I can do that, but what I can't do is move the box around.
Okay. So if you exit off of that, then literally just hold, oh, it's hard to do it backwards. I'm trying to hold the text and move it
Oh yeah.
around to make it bigger or smaller. You can like pinch it. This is really hard to do backwards. You can like pinch it like that,
Oh
or like
yes.
pinch it out so you can literally
Brilliant. Okay.
just
Yeah.
move it around. So just drag and drop. Does that make
Okay.
sense to
Yes,
everyone?
it does. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hard to show. Awesome. Anyone else?
I became a super host today. I got an
Oh,
email.
amazing. Congratulations.
Hey! But I noticed last night my fiance was having a look on Airbnb, and then but my Airbnb it used to be at the top, and he said, you know, you're going down like 30, 40, even though he puts it in like searches Inverness, it could be places like 40, 50 miles away, still above my property. So I went in today and I was changing prices. I changed my prices. Instead of having like a minimum of 4 people, I made a minimum of 6 and then add on to try and see if I can entice more people because I've had very little bookings from, I got one today for March, but like I've got a few days in January and then I don't have anything till July time. So just I am posting every day. I'm getting nearly 1,000 like views on each of my Instagram. Getting a bit, people putting comments and things now as well. But just, is there anything else you think I can do?
Yeah. Yeah. So firstly, looking at your Airbnb profile all the time or trying to find your property sometimes doesn't help, and everyone's algorithms are a little bit different. So if your fiance is looking at your property and he's probably looked at it quite a lot, but then not made a booking, Airbnb's like,
Right.
well, he's not interested. This property isn't right. So
Okay.
that's not what he's looking for. So yeah, sometimes that can kind of harm, not harm your listing, but yeah, that's why it might not be showing in the results. But yeah, any little tweaks that you can go in and make, that always helps. Yeah, Airbnb like test out what you've done and if people want to come and stay. Otherwise, yeah, your social media, I definitely keep plugging away at it. Do and I'm mentioning, the property and doing the call to actions to come to stay and
Yeah.
adding links to your stories, all the bits like that. I'd also start building your mailing list as well. So that'll be really good. But yeah, you started in September.
September, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it does take a little bit of time to build momentum. So I'd say just hang on in there because now's the time when people are starting to think about it. And like I think this week when everyone's back to work and got the January blues, especially after this storm that's coming in, hopefully then it will start to trickle in.
And also, I don't know if you said MetaSuite. I thought it was that, and it's Business Suite. But I can then post to Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
But all my comments come through on one. So it tells me if I've got a comment. But also, when I was in it just before the meeting here, I noticed it says that you can post to like your friends on Facebook to invite them to like your site. But I didn't realise it said you can do 100 at a time. And I clicked the 100 and then it says, and I thought it was another 100. And I think I must have maybe did the same three or 400, but the same people four
Yeah.
times or something like that. So I don't know if can you only do 100? Do you know that?
Yeah, you can only invite a certain number at a
Is that
time.
per day or something?
So I'm not sure if it's per day or like per week.
All right.
So have a little look tomorrow, see if you can invite some more.
Okay.
Um,
They'll be
yeah.
sick of me.
But
And
don't worry,
unfollow
it
me.
won't have sent them. Yeah, when
4
I've done that before, that exact same
Oh.
thing. It doesn't send them multiple notifications.
All right,
They're
okay.
not like, okay, Nicola, we get it. We'll like your page.
I know. I was like, oh my goodness, what have I done? I was like, oh, actually, I think their name was on the first one. So, all right, okay. But and I've got an appointment with somebody on Monday to look at websites. So I haven't made a decision yet on who to go with. So I don't.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to have a chat with them and then hopefully then
Yeah.
have a look.
Awesome. Fantastic. That's exciting. Anyone else got any more questions or anything you want to chat through?
I just want to say that I bought the copy of the marketing planner.
Oh yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, which is great. I haven't filled it in yet, but it's just because it's so structured, it kind
Yeah.
of gives me it's something that I like is having a structure because it helps me towards my goals and to reflect and think and so I actually bought 2 copies so that I could in case I made a mess of one, I thought I'll have a spare one. But I've got to say it's full of really useful questions. I think the thing that I that hadn't really struck me was you've got all these questions behind my brand and target guests and that kind of thing, and it's so detailed. I can see now how important it is to be really targeted in the way that I think about who my target guest is.
Yeah, absolutely. And it will influence everything that you do, your social media, your listings, your website, your email, everything. It's so important to get that. So I haven't talked much about my planner. Samantha's talking about my physical planner, which you can order on Amazon for a tenner. It's something I did last year because I know like this, I do a lot of digital social media calendars and templates and stuff, but actually sometimes like pen and paper is the best way, isn't it? So there's on Amazon, I'll pop you all a link as well if anyone's interested. But yeah, just there's some questions in the beginning talking about your brand and your target guests. So you're really focusing on what you're trying to achieve and your goals for the year. And then it has like a month overview, what are your goals, what's going on that month, so you can fill it in and then work week by week and plan out your posts. And sometimes pen and paper is the best way. So I'll pop you all a link with that if anyone would find that more useful than a digital version. Any final questions this evening? Has anyone tried
I tried the trial. Yeah,
Yeah.
I tried 2. And one of them seemed to not didn't have anything, and the other one got 1 like, but I think it had like 16% more views of non-followers than my usual ones net. So, and I just tried it with different music, and I made the sort of text bigger and a bit clearer to see which one So I know the lady was saying about, the text being really small and stuff. And sometimes, like when I look at people's reels, and I was like, I can't even read that, and then it changes before I can even. And so because you were saying just have it in black or white, or
Yeah.
have it really easy to read. And I think when you're looking at Instagram and trying to, I had our local one of the bike shops here had something I couldn't read it. It was like yellow on top of logs, and it was terrible. And I was like, I wish I could say to them, because he says to me, tag us in all your posts and stuff because we'll share them if they're on bikes and stuff like that. So he says, because I'm supposed to do it and I don't really get too much time. So, but I see in there what you saying about making it
Yeah.
clearer, because it was that they were closing for a day to do training and I couldn't even read it, and I had my glasses on and I was zooming in, but I couldn't, some of them you can't actually zoom into them. So it
Yeah.
was
Yeah. It can be really tempting to have, but like there's so much that you can do with all
and
these
it looked,
effects and colors, and it's
yeah.
like, ooh, and then, but actually, yes, as you say, it makes it really hard to read, and that's why I say just keep it nice and simple.
Because there's,
Yeah.
because there's one I've made for tomorrow to say, like, just being a super host, and I started playing the preview and I just started reading it, and I thought I don't even have time actually to read it, so I just lengthened the video a little bit just to make sure that you can
digest it.
yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. I know, Bex, you said that you don't have the option yet. Unfortunately, not everyone has the option yet.
No,
Yeah.
why is that then?
Just that's always the case with Instagram or Facebook. I think so many people use it. They slowly roll it out to different accounts. And there doesn't really seem to be a rhyme or reason on how they do it. And it's frustrating because I had it like when it first came out and I was using it. And then since I've been in Germany since September, it's gone. So it's also to do with the countries and everything. I was hoping over Christmas when I was in the UK again, then it might come back, but it hasn't. So even I don't have that functionality right now, which is frustrating. But luckily I have.
Well, I've got it, but I can only do 5 hashtags. So
Yeah, that's the other thing that's changing, the hashtags. And I think it was Sharon that mentioned. Has anyone's hashtags changed yet? That's another change. Has anyone else?
I can only do 5. I used to be able to do about 30 of them, and I just seem to do
I'm
the same ones
5.
over and over.
Yeah,
I think I could only do 3.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, so they did an announcement to say that it was changing to 3. I can still use 30.
That annoys me when I look at some and people go,
as Bex says, so you can only use 3, Bex.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Debbie and Nicola, you can use 5. So that's a demonstration of how it's rolling out differently across different accounts, which is frustrating when I'm doing things like that.
How do you narrow down which are going to be the better ones to use? Is it a bit trial and error to try and
Yeah, so
work
really you
out?
just want to have it summarize your content in a way, like think of it as a label for your content and who you want to reach. So I actually think it's a really good thing because it means that you're going to be much more intentional with your hashtags and hopefully get more reach out of them. So for example, if you are doing a lovely post about your property and you've got there's a sunset and you use hashtag sunset, there are millions and millions of posts with hashtag sunset. And the people looking at those posts are going to be from all over the world, not particularly interested in your property, and so you're not going to get engagement or exposure from that. So your hashtags, especially if you only have 3 at the moment, should be really, really focused. So thinking about your location. So I would probably do a hashtag on your location, your like town or county level. So for example, I might do hashtag Salcombe. Then I would do a hashtag about your related to your target guest. So for example, with my let, I had a lot of Southwest Coast Path walkers, which I've talked about. So it might be hashtag Southwest Coast Path. And then one about either, depending on the content, whether it's a property post or an area piece of content, I would either do like romantic glamping trip or family, UK family staycation. So one that's focused around your target guest a little bit more. So you've kind of got that structure then for each post, and that really helps to narrow down and categorize your content, and also add kind of keywords. So when people are potentially searching on Instagram, which they're going to be doing more and more for travel inspiration and places to stay, then they're able to make that match to you, so your content gets shown. So that's how I'd decide which hashtags to use, especially if you've only got 3.
So do you think, like, when it comes up hashtag and then you put the word in and it says maybe it's like 15.8 thousand, it's like that compared to maybe like another one that's got, less than 100. So do you think maybe being more focused, like less than 100, or do you think there's less chance people are going to put these words in?
Yeah, it's a bit of a fine balance. If it's less than 100, then not many people are searching that at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the same breath, you don't want 1 million plus. So it's kind of somewhere in the middle, like 15,000, as you said. That's kind of a good a few thousand to aim for, to kind of niche down and categorize your content without it being massive,
Lost
but
in
not too niche.
I know, that's a learning curve.
Yeah.
Can I ask something about the social the templates that you send through to us, which I find really, really useful?
Yeah.
Katie. So my screen's gone. So I'm putting the reel together. So I've got my images, and then you've got on-screen hook. For example, I'm just doing the first one, the quiet after the rush. On-screen hook, after the rush comes this ... Then caption. When you say caption, is that to be written underneath not on the image itself?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the only thing that's actually written on the screen is after the rush comes this.
yeah. So yeah, I updated the templates a little bit this month because I've been going on and on about hooks and adding it. So
Yeah.
I've like changed the format a little bit. So that on-screen hook, like line sentence, is designed to go on be the text on your reel or your carousel, and then the
Right.
caption is not on it,
Right.
but the caption underneath. Does that make sense?
So yeah, so we don't put anything like a link to our link to anything on the page, or book now, or any of those sort of
No.
things.
Yeah,
Okay.
just keep it really, really simple. Have that hook there.
Okay.
And nothing else, literally just that bit of text, and then do the rest in the caption. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That makes sense.
And do the keywords go into the caption then rather than anywhere else?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's okay. Any other final questions this evening?
I think that's it.
That's it.
You're sorted. Well, yeah, hopefully that's a little bit helpful on some of your
Thank you.
your struggles. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in this evening. I'm sorry to have to mess you all around and change the dates and everything, but yeah, hopefully we're settled again now, and we're back to normal. So I'll see you next Wednesday for
Fantastic.
monthly training, the first training of 2026.
What's the first one going to be on, Katie?
I'm not 100% sure just yet.
Okay.
So if there's anything that anyone wants covering in more detail, then yeah, give me a shout and let me know.
Could you send us through like the dates of when the stuff's going to be on again? That's what you did last
Yeah,
time.
I've
Yeah.
pinned it to the top of the Facebook group again.
All right. Okay.
So have a little look there, and
All right.
calendars there. Yeah.
Okay.
Could I ask if we could do a bit more on Canva? I mean, I'm just not particularly good with Canva or know very much about it. I feel like I'm very kind of hit and miss.
Yeah.
But maybe that's something you've already covered, and during one of the sessions I wasn't here, I don't know, but I just thought I'm just going to put that out there in case there's any
Yeah.
chance we can do more on it.
Is there anything in particular that you're struggling with it because were you here for
I
the one where we did the review templates and the
Yes, that
yeah.
yeah, I did find that really useful actually. The thing that I've had a question about is for myself is using Canva for Instagram posts. How can I make sure that that's actually happening? Because sometimes I know that it's probably user error. It's probably me not getting it right, but where I think I've clicked an to use an Instagram post, and actually then it's been a poster or something else. So I don't know how I make sure that I'm in the right part of it.
Yeah.
Um,
Or maybe that's something I can quickly show you now. To be honest,
okay.
I wouldn't recommend that you do lots of posts in Canva because they just don't get the best engagement. I'd definitely be focusing on
Oh, wow.
reels and
Okay, I didn't realize that.
carousels anyway. But sometimes, as I demonstrated with the reviews, that can work quite well as a Canva post because it just reads better and obviously doesn't get loads of engagement. So I personally would just save Canva for that. And
Okay.
if you want to add text to your carousels, I would do that within Instagram.
So why don't they get the best engagement then, Katie? What's the
Just because the content's moved on
right?
a lot and changing and yeah, video content and
Okay.
kind of that more real and authentic content definitely works much better than something created on Canva. But let me just share my screen quickly and show you. So yeah, what do I normally do? Do I normally go to social media? I'm just trying to think or would I go? So I would normally go to the top left-hand corner and go create.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is just because it's popular for me or if it's for everyone. And then I just select Instagram post here.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
And if it doesn't pop up there, then you can literally just
Okay.
type it in and just make sure they've still got the old templates when Instagram was square
Oh,
3x4. So make sure you've selected the 4x5
that's where I'm going wrong. I can see it now.
option.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, just click that.
Brilliant. Okay. Okay, so you should mainly be using Instagram for reviews then.
Yeah, Canva for reviews.
Sorry, Canva for
Yeah.
reviews. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Take it you can't do Canva on your phone. It's got to be like on a laptop, do you?
You can do Canva on your phone. Yeah, they've got an app.
Oh, you can. All right.
But sometimes it's a little bit tricky and fiddly doing it that way. But yeah, I've used the app before.
Okay.
It can be a good way if you're on the go and just trying to get it done.
All right.
Awesome.
A few bits to get going in.
Yep. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight, everyone. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next week.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks,
Bye.
Katie. Bye bye.
Okay.